Now, Chris, thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon. Let's tackle the allegations around 7 children that have actually gone missing. That's a human rights issue right there.
Absolutely. But, you know, we cannot get any confirmation from the police or even from the people that makes those allegations that those children are lost. Even I've just spoken to the Department of Social Development, who confirmed that they have been speaking to the police to find out where are those children. Well, I'm going back there later on to also ask the mothers that they must tell us where are those children. Yesterday, there was one child that I found in the Cape Town Central Police Station with the other children and the women, and we managed to locate the mother, and the mother then fetched the child. And all other children and women, they were sitting in the reception area of the police, and they were released with all the other people.
I mean, Chris, look, there was an attempt, and I know that there was actually a statement released by the police saying that they attempted to approach the community members and say to them, listen, let's tackle this impasse in an amicable way. But apparently, no positive results were yielded. Why is that? Why is it that there was even this clash in the first place?
Yeah, you see that I think I must say that despite all the events yesterday, and I must say we certainly will condemn any mishandling, brutalization or abuse of women and children. We will not agree with that, and that's why we voice against it. However, we find that the ability to dialogue is a bit of a difficulty, because somehow some of the leaders are just saying, we want to get out of here, get us a plane, and they send messages all around, they must be repatriated. Now, that's not so easy. That there are protocols in place. However, one of the issues that we did find that's a problem is the issue about documentation, the renewal of their documentation, and they have to go from Cape Town to Johannesburg and Pretoria and so on. But the police, I must tell you, despite everything, yesterday the leadership of South African Police Service were actually excellent in the sense that once the people were there, they immediately, after our discussion, ordered the release of all the people that were in the police cells, those in the police cells and in the reception area. That was made very clear from the provincial commissioner, General Mangley, and everybody to say these people must be released immediately. It was, and then of course we had a problem with the people inside. They didn't want to go. Eventually, they all left and left the police station.
You know, the irony of our conversation, Chris, is that as you're speaking, the visuals that people are seeing at home are one that where foreign nationals are maybe being apprehended by the police, and you're saying that you condemn any mishandling, but some of those visual images are actually showing how there was a little bit of mismanagement or mishandling of those individuals. So while you're speaking one thing, unfortunately our visuals are showing something else, which then I must ask you, who's lying here? Is it the police that are lying about mishandling, or is it people that are actually trying to dramatize the situation and therefore escape? No. People are not dramatizing the situation. I said to you that there were those, and we condemn that, and we as the Commission are investigating that. Even now, I'm from the area. I've referred them, those who were injured by rubber bullets, to go down to the police station and make a case, and those women that were traumatized to go make a case, and I will monitor it, and they must send it to IPID so we can monitor it. The problem is also, it's not only SUPS, there was also the law enforcement agencies, and you will see some of those visuals depict the Metro Police, and we have to make a distinction between SUPS and the law enforcement. However, having said that, what happened yesterday is unacceptable, and we have made an assessment. We've asked people to come forward. We have sent them to the police to lay a charge so that IPID can take it, and we will be in contact with IPID so that they can take up all those cases. Okay.
We're not certainly, yes, maybe, sorry.
Chris, I want us to be very real with one another here. You know, we're saying that the very same individuals who felt violated by the police must go to the very same police station to lay a complaint or a charge against the police. You're asking individuals who felt violated to go to their perpetrators to make an actual case against the very same perpetrators. If a docket goes missing tomorrow, we cannot be surprised now, can we?
No, that's the normal course of events, because the police are not going to investigate them, but they have to lay a charge at the police station, and that complaint will be referred to the Independent Police Investigative Directorate, the IPID as we call it.
The police will not investigate themselves. And I said to them, after this, I will also go down to the police station to make sure that those cases are received. We'll monitor that. I'll go back to those people and say, and also we are receiving those complaints, and we will also escalate it to IPIT.
What happens to the individuals now? I mean, I know that a lot of the nationals have been housed at a Methodist church, but as far as being able to assist with documentation, as far as being able to assist with, I mean, they're saying they want to get out of South Africa, but they don't want to go back to their home countries. That's what we've heard clearly, that they don't want to go back to their home countries. They want to be sent elsewhere. So who foots the bill for that?
Well, this is a difficulty that we say, and we must be clear and honest about this issue. There are protocols in place, and I cannot speak for government, but there are protocols in place. There must be a receiving country and a government that says, yes, we will take them. People are saying we must go to America. Trump will not allow anybody into America. He has got all these issues about Latin America. How do you think that people will arrive there and then Trump will receive them? They want to go to Canada. People want to go to Europe. At the moment, Europe is paying people to stay in Libya. So the point I'm making is that, yes, we need to appeal to the embassies in South Africa, and we must talk to Home Affairs and Foreign Affairs to come to the party to deal with this issue. However, we also cannot then encourage people to go back to their home countries, because people left at home countries because they were persecuted, because they experienced, for whatever reasons, they experienced the pain and suffering, and that's why they fled the countries. So we need to say, let the relevant government departments come together and look at the sustainable solution.
Chris, we're going to leave it there for this afternoon. Thanks for joining us and shedding some light in terms of that developing story.